Assalamualaikum students, welcome to your mathematics class. Today we are going to start question number 5 of exercise 2.3. Question number 5 states, find the value of m if the roots of the equation x squared minus 7x plus 5m minus 5 equals to 0 satisfy the relation 3 alpha plus 2 beta equals to 4. The previous questions we have done, in those questions you were only given with this equation, but now you have been given with the relation as well. So first of all, as we were doing previously, we have to find the sum and the product of the root. For sum and product of the root, we have to take the values of a, b and c. A is the coefficient with x squared, b is the coefficient with x, and c is the constant term, which is 3m minus 5. Let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation. Then we will say that sum of the roots is equals to alpha plus beta, and the formula is minus b by a. Putting the values of b and a, we will get minus 7 over 1. So the answer of alpha plus beta will be 7. From here, I will take the value of either alpha or beta. So I am taking beta to the other side of the equation, and the equation will become alpha is equals to 7 minus beta, and I'll say that this is our equation 1. Now we are having the values of a, b and c. We will find the product of the roots. The product of the root is alpha into beta, and the formula is c by a. So what is c? That is 3m minus 5. So we will place 3m minus 5 in place of c, and a is 1. So the value of alpha beta is equals to 3m minus 5, and we will say that this is our equation 2. Taking 3 alpha plus 2 beta equals to 4, that was the given relationship. So now, after finding the values of sum and product of the root, we will take the given relationship, and as we had the value of alpha, so we will put the value of alpha here. What was the value of alpha? We have done it in the previous slide, which is alpha is equals to 7 minus beta. So here I will write 3, then I'll put the bracket because I'm going to write the value of alpha, which is 7 minus beta. So 7 minus beta plus 2b beta equals to 4. Now opening the brackets, 7 into 3 will become 21, minus beta into 3 will become minus 3 beta, and plus 2 alpha beta equals to 4 will remain the same. Minus 3 beta and plus 2 beta will become minus beta, taking this 21 to the other side of the equation, and after simplification we will get the answer of beta, which is 17. Now we have the answer of beta, which is 17. Can I put this here instead of beta and get the answer of alpha? Yes, I can, because we have to get the values of alpha and beta both in order to get the value of m, because in the equation where we are having m, we have alpha and beta as well. So we need to have the values of alpha and beta to be replaced here, and after the replacement, we will get our answer of m. So now the next step will be to find the value of alpha, and after getting both the values, we will put them in equation 2. Putting the value of beta in equation 1, which was, the equation 1 was alpha is equals to 7 minus beta, and the value of beta is 17. So putting it, we will get 7 minus 17, which is equals to minus 10. Now we have both the values of alpha and beta. As I told you before, after getting the values of alpha and beta, we will place these two values in our equation 1, equation 2, and we will get the answer of m. So putting the values of alpha and beta in equation 2, what was equation 2? It was alpha beta equals to 3m minus 5. So replacing alpha and beta, we will get minus 10 into 17 equals to 3m minus 5. Multiplication, minus 170 equals to 3m minus 5. Minus 5 will be taken to the right side of the equation. It will become plus 5. After subtraction, we will get minus 165 equals to 3m. And after the division and taking 3 to the other side of the equation, we will get minus 165 by 3 equals to m. So the answer of m will be minus 55, or we can arrange it and write it as m is equals to minus 65. So students, keep it in your mind that this question has few more steps. The first step is the same, finding the values of sum of the roots and product of the root. From sum of the root, we will get either alpha or beta. And after getting the values finding the product and the sum of the roots, we will use our given relationship and we will get the values of either alpha or beta, and from the given equation we will get both the values of alpha and beta, and then we will put it in our equation 2, which will be having the variable m. Coming to the second part of finding m, the question is the roots of the equation x squared plus 7x plus 3m minus 5 is equals to 0 satisfy the relationship 3 alpha minus 2 beta equals to 4. So what is the first step? The first step is to find a, b and c and to find the sum and the product of the root. So finding a, b and c, the value of a is the coefficient with x squared, which is 1, value of b, which is coefficient with x, which is plus 7, and the value of c is the constant term, which is 3m minus 5. Finding the sum of the roots, let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation. So the formula of sum of the root is minus b by a. It will become minus 7 by 1, so the answer of alpha plus beta will be minus 7. As I told you before, we have to get the value of either alpha or beta from the given equation. So I'll take this plus beta to the other side of the equation, and the equation will become alpha is equals to minus 7 minus beta. I'll say that this is our equation 1. After that, we have to find the product of the root. Finding the product of the root, we have the formula c by a, and the value of c is 3m minus 5 and a is 1. So the answer of alpha beta is equals to 3m minus 5. I'll say that this is our equation 2. Taking 3 alpha minus 2 beta equals to 4, that was the given relationship. We will put the values of alpha here. What was the value of alpha? The value of alpha was minus 7 minus b minus 2b equals to 4. So after multiplication, we will get minus 21 minus 3b minus 2b beta equals to 4. After the simplification and then taking minus 21 to the left side of the equation, we will get it as plus 21. So the answer of beta will be minus 5. We have said that this is our equation 2 and the value of alpha was minus 7 minus beta. Now we have both the values alpha and beta. But in the equation of alpha, we have beta, so we will replace it with minus 5. Putting the value of beta in equation 1, we will get the equation 1 was alpha is equals to minus 7 minus beta, so the answer of beta is minus 5. We will get the answer of alpha, which is minus 2. Now we have both the answers of alpha and beta. The answer of beta was minus 5 and the answer of alpha is minus 2. Now we will use our equation 2 to find the value of n. Putting values of alpha and beta in equation 2, the equation 2 was alpha beta equals to 3m minus 5. Alpha is minus 2, beta is minus 5. So after multiplication, we will get n is equals to 3m minus 5. Taking that minus 5 to the right side of the equation, it will become plus 5. So it will be 15 equals to 3m. After division, we will get 15 by 3 equals to m, so the answer of n will be 5. Or we can arrange it and write m is equals to 5. So the third part of question number 5 is find the value of m if the root of the equation 3x squared minus 2x plus 7m plus 2 equals to 0 satisfy the relation 7 alpha minus 3 beta equals to 18. So first of all, we have to find the sum and the product of the root, and to find the sum and the product of the root, we need to get the values of a, b and c. We know that the coefficient with x squared is a, which is 3, the coefficient with x is b, which is minus 2, and the constant term 7m plus 2 will be c. Let alpha and beta be the roots of the equation. Then sum of the roots will be alpha plus beta, and the formula is minus b by a. Putting the value of b, which is minus 2, and a, which is 3, we will get the value of alpha plus beta as 2 by 3. From here, we have to get the value of alpha. We can take alpha to the other side of the equation or beta to the other side of the equation. That depends on our choice. I have taken beta to the other side, and plus beta has become minus beta now. So the equation is alpha is equals to 2 by 3 minus beta. We will say that this is our equation 1. We have found the sum of the roots. Now we are going for the product of the root, and the formula of product of the root is c by a. The value of c, as you can see here, is 7m plus 2, so we will replace it, and the value of a is 3, so we will replace a by 3. Alpha beta will be equals to 7m plus 2 over 3. As you can see that m is here, which we are going to find out. To find that value of m, we need to get the values of alpha and beta. So to find the values of alpha and beta, we will use our given relationship. The given relationship was 7 alpha minus 3 beta equals to 18. We had the value of alpha, which we found in the previous slide. The value of alpha was 2 by 3 minus beta. So I will replace this alpha with 2 by 3 minus beta. Putting the value of alpha, we will get 7 into 2 by 3 minus beta. We have placed it in the brackets because it is 2 digits and we have to multiply 7 with both the digits. Minus 3 beta equals to 18 will remain the same. Multiplying the bracket, we will get 14 by 3 minus 7 beta minus 3 beta equals to 18. As you can see that minus 7 beta and minus 3 beta are the like terms and they can be added, but the sign of the greater term will be used. So it will become 14 by 3 minus 10 beta equals to 18. This was the last step from the previous slide. Now we are going to omit that denominator, and as I always told you, we have to multiply the denominator with all the given fractions. So multiplying 3 with 14 by 3, then multiplying 3 with minus 10, and after the equal sign we will multiply 3 with 18. This 3 and 3 will get cancelled, so we will get the answer 14 minus 30 beta equals to 54. Taking this 14 to the other side of the equation, it will become minus 14. The equation will become minus 30 beta equals to 40. Now taking minus 30 to the other side, beta will be kept alone here. So the answer will become minus 4 by 3. We have the answer of beta now. Can we replace it in our equation 1 to get the value of alpha, where we placed alpha to one side of the equation and taken beta to the other side? Putting the value of beta in equation 1, our equation 1 was 2 by 3 minus beta. So we will write it 2 by 3 minus beta and replacing beta by minus 4 by 3. This minus minus will become plus, and as 2 by 3 and 4 by 3 are having the same denominators, we can simply add them. It will become 6 by 3. So the value of alpha will become 2. Now you can see that we are having the value of alpha, which is 2, and the value of beta, which is minus 4 by 3. Can we replace it in the equation of our product of root and to find the value of m? Yes, we can. So putting the value of alpha and beta in equation 2, what is equation 2? Equation 2 is alpha beta equals to 7m plus 2 by 3, and the values of alpha and beta are 2 and minus 4 by 3. So now putting the equation, replacing alpha and beta, we will get minus 8 by 3 equals to 7m plus 2 by 3. The denominator of both the sides of the equation are same, so we can cancel those denominators. 3 will get cancelled with 3. So the equation will simply become minus 8 equals to 7m plus 2. This plus 2 will be taken to the other side. It will become minus 8 minus 2 equals to 7m. The equation is minus 10 equals to 7m. As we need to get the value of m, so we will take this 7 to the other side of the equation. As it is multiplying here, so it will divide to the other side. It will become minus 10 by 7 equals to m, or writing the equation in a sequence, we will get m is equals to minus 10 by 7. That is the value of m we need to find out.